Welcome to the short demonstration tour of ArchaeoNews, our very first application for iPhone, iPod Touch and iPad. The main page of ArchaeoNews is called Latest News and is basically a list of our articles, each with a title and a short excerpt. The most recent articles are shown at the top, and you can swipe with your finger to have a look at a full list of available news. If you'd like to read an article, you can simply tap on its line to have access to its full content, which is shown on a new page. On the top bar of this page there are some buttons. The one labeled Back brings you back to the list of articles. The top right button makes a new list of buttons appear in the bottom of the page. These new buttons allow you to view the original article as published on our Stone Pages website in a browser window. You can also share the article on Twitter or Facebook. And finally, you can send its link to a friend via email. Tapping on Cancel brings you back to the article you were reading. The following section is devoted to our podcast, which you can access by simply tapping the second icon on the bottom bar. This section contains a full series of podcast episodes that we usually publish weekly thanks to our podcast team. To listen to a podcast, you can tap on any episode, whereupon an MP3 stream will begin right away, provided you have mobile phone coverage or are near a Wi-Fi spot.
Well, hello and welcome to another edition of ArchaeoNews Weekly. I am, of course, David Connolly.
You can pause the podcast player by simply tapping the arrow on the left of the player's bar, and you can also advance through the recording by simply tapping and dragging the round progress indicator to the right.
The researchers will mainly use the sediments from the reservoir discovered at.
In the section called On Map, you find the same full list of articles you saw on the main page, but with a difference. If you tap the title of any article, you can see a full Google map showing your current position as a red pin, along with the location relating to each article shown as a violet pin. The map is fully zoomable, so it's easy to pinpoint the exact origin of each news item. Tapping the blue and white arrow on the info balloon will bring you to the full article page. On the main On Map page there is also an All button in the top right corner. Tapping on it will show the pins relating to the position of all the articles on the main list on a full zoomable world map. The section labeled Your Message allows you to send us an email message with the option to include an attachment image that you can select from either the camera roll or the photo library of your device. Ideally, you should use this function to send us any news you come up with and would like to share with our editorial team. To send us the message after you have finished writing it, just tap the Submit button on the upper right corner. Please note that these messages are sent out anonymously, so if you'd like to receive a reply, don't forget to add your own email address to the main text of your message. Tapping the More section brings you to the list of regional feeds. The list comprises news from Africa, the two Americas, Asia, Australasia, England, France, Great Britain, Ireland, Italy, the Middle East, the rest of Europe, mainly Northern and Eastern Europe, Scotland, Spain with Portugal and Wales. This is a practical way to have an easy access to the news from your own country or the region you are most interested in. You can also find more about us selecting the last item in the list of the More section. The interesting thing is that you can easily configure the bottom navigation bar just tapping the Edit button. A full list of icons with names will appear. To move your favorite region to the bottom navigation bar, just tap and drag its icon from the page directly to the icon on the bottom bar. Well, that's the end of our short demonstration tour of ArchaeoNews application. If you need any further information, just send a message to info@stonepages.com. Thanks for watching, and ciao!